Welcome back. Students of various schools in District 2 convened at Serenity Park for a two-day District Independent Science Fair, which commenced on the 18th of February. The science coordinator for District 2 says hosting an activity to mark independence as well as a science fair has long been a goal for the District 2 Education Office.
This week, the hot ticket on the school's activity calendar was the District 2 Schools Independence, Science and Technology Fair held at the Serenity Park. The newly formed joint event has been long coming, according to District 2 Science Coordinator Princess Kodra.
This year it's a little different in that we combined independence and our science fair. So the two activities were combined into one major activity since the science fair just happened to fall on the week of independence celebrations.
Kodra said the ideas and level of innovation which was presented by the students is something everyone in St. Lucia should make an effort to come to see at the upcoming National Science Fair. The event organizers have chosen a more publicly accessible venue to showcase the work in science and technology being done by St. Lucia's schools.
It's been the dream of our district education officer for a number of years to bring the science fair out of the schools and out into the open so that it could be more visible in the public eye. And with thanks to the mayor's office and the mayor himself, who is our chief sponsor for this event, he was able to make this a reality for us this year.
The District 2 Schools Independence Science and Technology Fair was sponsored by the Office of Castries Mayor Peterson Francis in association with other private sector sponsors and the Ministry of Education. The National Science Fair is slated for the last week of March 2020. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
Former principal of the St. Mary's College, Rohan Sion, is underscoring the importance of people knowing the history of St. Lucia in order to fully understand what a milestone it is to celebrate a 41st independence anniversary.
It's very important that we know a little bit about ourselves. Some of the youngsters know more about the American government than they know about the St. Lucian government. So I decided to give them a little rundown on two of the leading figures in the political history of St. Lucia, Sir George Charles and Sir John Compton. Maybe many of them know a little bit about John Compton, but very few know about Sir George Charles. And it's a shame, really, because he was an instrumental force in designing and creating the structure that we now have in St. Lucia. And I just thought that at least with the head and name, the next time they hear about George Charles, they say, oh, I know about George Charles, somebody they heard about at Independence.
Fresh from the podium, having informed District 2 students on several of St. Lucia's historical icons, Sion says he hopes to spark an interest in the minds of children so that they continue to delve into St. Lucia's rich history. And now we join the students of the Corinth Secondary School for the school sports meet. Hot 7 TV will be coming to a secondary school near you, capturing the excitement of the various sports meets right up to the culmination, the keenly contested inter-secondary school sports.
The Corinth School have really emerged as one to watch in the last few years, producing many going on to the national level. And the level of organization was to be commended on a day when they rose to the occasion. In the 150 meters in girls, the early form was shown by Similia of Clark, but in the end, it was Kyra Vitalis of Simmons who surged ahead to win the gold in her wake, leaving Similia and Fede. In the boys 150, there was no catching Milan Mitchell, a star of the day, dominating his division. He won easily ahead of Masra of Simmons and Fanis of Walcott. It felt like a sweet summer in the 200 meters Division 3 girls when Summer Jules of Simmons House continued to have them ahead in the meet as she ran away from the field to secure the gold. In the end, Sinal of Walcott was second and Auguste came in third for Clark. In the boys 200 meters, Clark did the 1-2 combination with Semple winning gold, leaving Louisa in his wake in second place and St. Louis again of Simmons came in third. In the Division 2 girls, Tiana Casimir of Walcott showed strong technique, graceful stride as she worked her way to the gold medal. Behind her was left in the end Ernest of Simmons and Albert of Clark. In the boys 200 meters Division 2, Francis of Simmons, he had a comfortable lead but paid the price for clowning around in the home stretch. In the end, had to put in a desperate dive to the finish to win the gold medal, just ahead of Cauldron of Walcott and Joseph of Mondesi. In Division 1, the 200 meters, a good display by Samani Masre, who maintained her composure and hugged the curve very well to win ahead of her rivals in that race, Wilson of Simmons and Shalmine of Clark. In dramatic fashion, Division 1, the early running was done by Pierre Louis of Clark, but in the end, on the home stretch, the superior power of James of Mondesi won the gold medal. Joseph second, Pierre Louis third. In Division 3, the 100 meters gold. The constant stride of Justin Semple team winning ahead of George and St. Louis. In Division 2 girls 100 meters. Kathleen came from behind in impressive fashion to win ahead of Lionel and St. Louis. And in the boys 100 meters Division 2, Stanford Small emerged victorious in an exciting battle to the finish ahead of his rival Jean of Mondesi and Williams of Clark House. In Division 1, the battle for the fastest student at the current school. And in the end, the determination and confidence paid off for Chauvin Alexander of Mondesi. He beat off Albert and Millington. In the girls' Division 3 4x100 meters relay, strong first leg was in evidence. In the end, it was Simmons who would go on to win comfortably. In Division 2 girls 4x1, we saw a great recovery by Walcott. Great teamwork in the end for them to recover and go on to power home to the goal. The boys' Division 2 4x100 was very competitive, and a close race to the finish in the end was what we would see, a competitive to the tape. In the end, Simmons won, Clark came in second. Division 1, the 4x100 meters relay among the girls. Clark strode home comfortably in Division 1. In the girls, in the end, the challenge was very strong from Simmons and Walcott, but Clark prevailed. And in the boys 4x100 meters senior, Mondesi power it was, with the colors flashing. We powered home. In that relay, Clark went up to second. Walcott came in with the bronze. The final point standing in first place, it was Simmons, 1,206. Number 2 spot going to Clark, 1,195. The number 3 spot, Walcott, 987. And in fourth place, Mondesi, 942. Simmons House won by 11 points on a great day for the current school and school track and field.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Tennyson Glasgow has the sports action, and we also have the weather coming up after the break.